Alright, I'm here. Wait, is my mic working? Yeah, it's working. Okay. Touch on like 5 minutes. We are ready. We are here. I was here! I don't know if it's gonna show. I know it's gonna show FNAF, obviously, right? But like, is it just that part or? Oh shit. God damn it. What the hell? There we go. Jesus Christ. Ba, 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 ba. Nice, everything working. Nice. Just gotta wait till this thing. Let me check the live stream. Need to see if the stream works. Otherwise, I'm cooked. Man, I am delayed. I think it's not normal. I don't fucking know. I'm like so delayed. Oh shit. Oh, then I can change that. Unless I can, I don't know. Can I go full screen? There's no full screen on this. That's the when it begins. How much taco? He's also live streaming, I think, yeah.
Obviously, I couldn't ask everything, but there's some good answers from Evan. So yeah, not Evan Afton, guys. Don't worry. Yeah, I think my Springtrap voice isn't that bad. I like doing my Springtrap voice. I don't think it's too bad. I always come back. Hey, thanks for the new memberships as well, guys, and all the super chats. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Yes, Boop. Yeah, I've wanted this to happen for a very long time, and I emailed Scott a very long time ago. If you guys are OGs, you know about that. I emailed Scott years and years ago saying, Scott, can we have a Dead by Daylight collab with FNAF? So, yeah, it's happening. The Googler! Oh my god, I haven't heard about the Googler in ages. Oh my god. That's crazy.
2 minutes.
Yes, I will be playing more Pillar Chase 2. I'll do some more next week. I don't really know what to do. I might do more Springtrap. I might do another Springtrap practice video. Just playing the Springtrap the whole time. Yeah, guys, the Goongalan is like
I'm the Google.
security breach meme where it's Vanessa and she is looking weird and she's called the Goongalan or something like that. Thank you, Les. Guys, it's starting in a minute's time. Minute's time, everybody. 6,000 people here at 3:30 p.m. on a Friday. Insane.
3:13 p.m. Jesus Christ.
Guys have made my day. You don't even realise. You really picked me up today.
Okay, so I think it's a better start. Come on, Dead by Daylight. My goat. Me fresh just in case. And we're just waiting now. Damn, everybody's going live. Yes. Come on. Welcome to the Dead by Daylight. Oh, Jesus Christ. Coffee good. It's 8:30, my boy. Please. Please. I'm gonna go back. And go here. Nah, I think we gotta wait, yeah. Say turn off the comments. Whoa. Yeah. No chapter. Yeah, yes. Yes. We're just waiting on Dead by Daylight to start streaming or something. Patience. The Clone Wars. I'm gonna check Daco again. I don't think it started yet. I don't know actually. Let me see. Just in case. Ugh. It's not that delayed. It's like a few seconds. I think that's fine. Whatever. Sure. What? LeBron James. William Afton. Crazy work. Uh. Yes, sir.
With this broadcast, they're going to show the release date as well. Everybody's top priority on who the killer is going to be: Springtrap. William Afton,
That's to be him right now. Come on now.
the Yellow Rabbit from the FNAF movie.
My goat.
Those things. I am very, very confident it's going to be one of
Who
those.
let the yellow rabbit?
With Dead by Daylight collabs, the main killer is usually the villain, the main villain of the franchise. You know, Mike Myers, Chucky, Scream, Ghostface. So everybody in Five Nights at Freddy's, the killer, it's got to be William Afton, one of those characters, a Springtrap or Springbody or something. People were saying like maybe it could be Freddy Fazbear, but I don't see Scott taking that route because we already know from the movie. Scott Corman has already said, you know, the animatronics aren't killers. They're just, you know, innocent kids that have been killed by William Afton and shoved into the suits and that possess the animatronics. I can't imagine Scott thinking that Freddy Fazbear is going to go around killing people for no reason and not letting them escape to be generators. So yeah, that's my prediction for the killer, guys. William Afton as either Springtrap, Springbody, Yellow Rabbit, one of those, or maybe even Birdtrap from Security Reach. But my top choice would be Springtrap. It makes the most sense. Makes the most sense out of everybody. Springtrap, and Springtrap suits Dead by Daylight the most because he's rotting in a corpse. His corpse is rotting in an animatronic for 30 years. He's going to be really rotten, and I can't wait to see what he looks like. If he is revealed today, or even Springbody or whoever. Survivors, the chat has been theorising. Mike Patterson something like that. I do think it's going to be like Mike Captain or just a night guard. It could just be a night guard, guys. Not even Mike Captain, just a generic
Vanny skin, that'd be cool.
guard like Schmidt or something. I don't know. Or Jeremy Fitzgerald or Pete Smith. Something like that. A worker. And he's going to be dressed up as like a night guard. Or just a normal
Oh yeah, but like nothing's happening.
outfit, like a pizzeria costume, you know, like from the FNAF movie. I can't think of anybody else, to be honest. I think those are the main choices. Mike Captain, a night guard, Mike Schmidt, Vanessa from the movie, or even from Security Breach, Vanessa. Map. A lot of people are saying in the comment section, Fazbear Frights, or a pizzeria at least, or Fredbear's Family Diner. I agree. If it is Springtrap, Fazbear Frights makes the most sense. I don't think it's just going to be being inside a pizzeria.
Five nights on the Five nights at Freddy's. Bah, 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 bah.
It would be very claustrophobic, and I can't imagine that, to be honest. So I feel like they are going to expand it and have a pizzeria location, whether that's Fazbear Frights or the FNAF 1 location or Fredbear's or wherever. Could be any pizzeria, or you'll be able to leave the pizzeria, go around the parking lot. Maybe there's going to be like a forest in the back where you can explore, and just an outside area that expands the location. Because I can't imagine it just being a single pizzeria, unless it's a Dead by Daylight version of a pizzeria where there's an upstairs and there's a downstairs, and
Are they just not live streaming on YouTube anymore, or is what the fuck happened?
then sure, that would work. But I can imagine the map being expanded on, and you can go in the parking lot and stuff. Because I can't just imagine it being a small pizzeria for a Dead by Daylight map. It'd be too small. But yeah, I'm pretty sure those are all my predictions. We were talking in the chat how excited we are for this. Excited to see how Dead by Daylight, the devs of Dead by Daylight, take their own creation of their own designs for the video and the graphics. We talked about the graphics and the music.
Oh god, Springtrap Steam. My
What's
goat.
Ghostface music going to be like? And it's very exciting, especially with the graphics of Dead by Daylight. They are really, really nice. And I can't wait to just see a pizzeria or the killer like Springtrap or something, or Springbok.
Huh. Why is it taking so long actually? What the hell? They just forgot about YouTube? They just fucking
Killer goes in a paper towel just floating around. You just blow away in the wind. One gust of wind and it's over.
security breach.
It's over. Yeah, one take, guys. No screw ups on that one. And I'm feeling good.
Damn, it take a while on this thing. Man, they made sure it take your sweet ass time. Goddamn.
He shoves you in animatronic suits. I like that. That would be the cherry on the cake, wouldn't it? Instead of hooks in Dead by Daylight, when you play a Springtrap, there's animatronics lying on the floor everywhere instead of hooks, and you put them in suits and they get spring locked. I love that. And that's cool. That's a nice idea. When you play a Springtrap, there's animatronics lying on the floor everywhere instead of hooks, and you put them in suits and they get spring locked. I love that. And that's cool. That's a nice idea. I like that.
Damn, I was releasing this stuff today. What the? What did you guys say? 8:30. What the fuck?
Yeah, similar to Pig from Saw. Yeah, yeah. Puts a trap on the head, right? Yeah, I can imagine that. And then the survivors are in the suits, and the spring lock suits are slowly clamping. Yeah, I can see that. Do you imagine the death? Can you imagine the death scene? Like we see a survivor get spring locked and you die. Oh my
Well, that'd be
God.
badass actually. She.
Instead of a hook, you get spring locked. There's no way there's 9,000 people here. I don't believe you.
What you guys say? 8:30 a.m. Maybe it's in 20 minutes.
You lied to me, guys. You lied to me. Why the hell you lying? Oh my God, there actually is. Holy sugar. What
Huh.
the heck? Guys, how is there 9,000 people here on a Friday daytime? That's insane. Thank you everybody for watching. I really do appreciate it. My name is Stalker if you didn't know who I am.
My name is Edwin. I made the mimic.
I promise. And I will be doing Dead by Daylight videos in the future, news videos, anything new that comes out. I'll be doing it on the channel. If any of you guys are new to FNAF, Secret of the Mimic is the next FNAF game. I will be doing it.
Secret of the mimic.
Of the devs of that game, Stillwell Studios, and that's tomorrow. Everything you need to know about Secret of the Mimic, and that's when the hype starts kicking in, guys. Tomorrow is the hype time for Secret of the Mimic. Trust me, trust me. And like I said, I might be showing a couple of things in that video. So get ready.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, leave a like on the
That's
screen,
not good.
guys. I appreciate it. Get me on that YouTube algorithm, please. Please, I've been fighting YouTube algorithm for like.
Dude, I watch shows on YouTube algorithm. I get cooked.
Like Killer Takes Two is the only one that beat it.
Where is it? Paused. Hold up, hold up, hold.
And then I'm gonna be doing.
Let's see how my stream is doing. It's doing pretty good. Taco, 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 taco.
Oh yeah. Hey Springs. Apparently it's live on Twitch, but it's just showing
Oh, Jesus Christ. We begin. Okay. We're here. We're here. Doing the highest quality possible. Yes. Yes. That's gonna be the same thing. Hey, look at something like that. Oh, that's red. Just 14 minutes. We will see people.
Something's wrong. Like, very, very wrong. How can this be happening?
Frankstone will be reborn.
Okay. Why they're late? Hell.
Something's wrong. Like, very, very wrong. How can this be happening?
Frank Stone will be reborn.
Just reach up. sir. I'm refreshing just in case. Michael, don't leave me here. Another 30 minutes. They're just teasing us, bro. Like, I hate when it goes.
Best one yet. Did it say game mode? Everybody run!
It's getting like forever.
A very strong focus on quality of life.
I found Dead by Daylight, and instantly it became a home.
Thank you. Thank all of you.
You're welcome. No, don't play it too much anymore. Okay, cool. Now, next. Break 10,000 Dragon School. Yes, sir.
Hi. Hello. Folks, we got a show for you. They're still coming.
Oh yeah,
That,
come on in. There's still room. Pyramid Head's at the back there.
oh, wow.
Hi.
Period.
So, in the biz, they call that a hype trailer. Seems that it worked. I felt pretty hype coming out of that. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today for Dead by Daylight's 9th anniversary live stream spectacular from PAX East in Boston, Massachusetts. This is one of my favorite events every year, but I haven't been here for a good decade. What's happening? Damn. I don't. Oh, is the unknown? Is the unknown here? It's a great event. I used to live in Boston, Massachusetts. But for some reasons out of our control, we haven't come for a number of years.
Yeah.
There was a global thing that happened.
Yeah. But yeah, PAX has always been very special
Yeah.
for us. It's not only is it an amazing place to be, it's just awesome to be with our people
There's
here.
a microphone
But
right there on the floor.
it's where it
Yeah,
all
Nico.
began for us,
Who's that
right?
for?
It is.
9 years ago, we had the smallest
Okay.
little booth you can get in the
What's his name?
corner there,
Matthew Lewis
and
walks
then
in.
we showed our little
like, "Hello."
game to people. We didn't have mumuch back then. We were a team of 30 people. We had a dream. We had stars in our eyes.
Look
and-
at that. Wowzers.
Oh, Jiminy Jillikers.
Wow.
But we had this little gem of a game, this strange asymmetrical multiplayer game where 4 people are trying to escape a nightmare while someone is trying to murder them all. And somehow it resonated. People understood what we were bringing, and it worked.
It worked indeed.
was it.
And you know what? We dove right into it. If no one knows, you should be ashamed. But this man right here, his name is Matt Cote, our head of
Hi.
partnerships on Dead by Daylight. And my name's Eric Pope. I'm the community director on Dead by Daylight, and I'm very happy you're here.
I see screenshot right there.
So as Matt was saying, PAX specifically is very important to DBD. And Matt, I don't know if you know this, we've gone back to the archives, not those archives, our archives. We've gone back to our archives, calm down. And we found a little clip of Matt from the very first one. So why don't we roll that?
How many killers, how many survivors are you hoping to add? A lot more, or?
Yes, many, many more. The idea has always been when you start the game, you don't know who you're up against, you don't know what powers are going to be facing you, you don't know which map you're going to be in, and the other survivors, you don't know what abilities and perks and whatnot they're going to bring.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Crazy.
Not sure what was up with my eyebrows back then.
Let's have a hand for Matt's eyebrows. 2016 eyebrows were very bushy. I love it. So I like to think the team delivered on what you said, and now we are in a place where we have 38 killers. 38 survivors, 45. Jesus, I have it backward. 38 killers, 45 survivors, and
insane.
1 billion perks.
About 1 billion perks, and so many really, really awesome licenses that came to join us over the years.
Yeah, so I think you have always said it's kind of a love letter to the 70s and 80s horror movies that we all love. What really kicked it off on the partners licensing side was Mr. Michael Myers, right?
Yes, Halloween. There are a few here, I believe. Halloween was the very first time we brought in some legends of horror. Many more followed after that.
Yeah, Leatherface, Chucky, Alien,
Ghostface, Stranger Things,
Ash from Evil Dead,
and on and on.
Yes, and on it rolls.
Yeah, one of the big milestones for us was probably like Silent Hill. Silent Hill was the very first time we had a video game chapter, and for us it meant quite a lot because Silent Hill and Resident Evil specifically were games that inspired a lot of us on the team to make video games, right? They were with us when we were young, and being able to work with these people to create something in our game that they were proud of, that they thought their fans would enjoy, was so validating and humbling, honestly.
We should do more with them, I agree.
Yes.
I'm just saying, that's my opinion, just a guy with opinion. I just realized, by the way, I want to apologize to this half of the room because I'm just looking over here at Matt.
It's okay, I'm looking at them.
Hi. Yeah, you get Matt's face, which is better in the end anyway. Or you can look at me up there. Sorry. So yeah, iconic licenses, Matthew. It's a nice segue, actually, to our show today. We've made add another or some?
Yes.
Well, then let's, without further ado, dive into the run of show to tell you what we're actually going to talk about instead of Matt and I just rambling. So if you want to put that up on the screen, we're going to kick things off. Whenever you want, with Jose and Justin to talk about the upcoming content roadmap, as well as quality of life updates.
Stop it. After that, Dave and I will be back to give you more details on the next chapter, which is, of course, Five Nights at Freddy's.
Five Nights at Freddy's! What? They said it could never happen.
They said we shouldn't do it.
We're doing it. Doing it live. After that, we've got fan favorite Rosalie to introduce you to some amazing upcoming collections that are coming to the game.
And then my favorite, Dave, no shame on you.
No, that's not.
Dave is coming back after that, and he's going to tell you about another one of our original chapters that we're going to do that has a major twist.
It's a little spoiled on the picture right there. It says
Yep.
choose your own chapter, but just pretend you don't know what it means.
Pretend you can't read.
So I think that's enough. We can get things rolling now. Thank you,
I
Matt.
should just leave?
What?
I'm just going to leave now.
Well, but he's going to come back. Don't worry. Matt,
I'll be back.
Matt's not done with the show by a long shot. Thank you, Matt.
Have fun.
And now we'll welcome Justin Brown and Jose Ramos. Welcome, guys.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
Jose is our executive producer on Dead by Daylight. He's a vice president as well, for people who care about that sort of thing. Justin is our senior director of product management. If you don't know what that means, he cares a ton about the game, actually. He's kind of one of the main people that my team talks to from the community team to help make changes happen in the game. And so that's why they're here, because yes, we have the content roadmap that we're going to talk about, which is cool and new stuff, but also, more importantly to me, quality of life. The Quality of Life initiative couldn't have happened without these guys.
Yes, absolutely. It is one way to do my very first live stream, so that's pretty amazing. Thank you, thank you. I think I will tell my kids that there were 12,000 people also. That's something like that. So yeah, as you said, I think we want to give you a sneak peek of our content roadmap leading us to the 10th year anniversary. Which is crazy just to say it. We will also give you an update on our quality of life efforts, as you mentioned, something incredibly important for us, hopefully for you, and we'll make sure to give you all the details.
Yes, of course. And before we dive in, I just want to give a quick shout out, a thank you to the incredible Dead by Daylight team back home. It is because of their hard work and passion that we're able to deliver this content and this quality, year after year.
Shout out to the DBD team. Watching while they work, I hope. So, sorry, that's loud. I told everyone they could do quiet mic. I'm very loud. Why don't we talk about some of the highlights of the past year, Jose, real quickly?
Yeah, for sure. So a lot of highlights, of course. I think the main focus was to bring things that you have waited for many, many, many years. I think the main one, of course, is 2v8. So bringing 2v8 to life was something that we really wanted to achieve. Cross-progression is something that also you waited for a very long time and that now you can have. From a content standpoint, I think between Vecna, Dracula, A Killer with a Dog, but also the very most recent chapter that we released with Tokyo Ghoul was one of the most popular chapter ever, really, that we have had, and it was quite amazing for us.
And I think you're a big anime fan, so you probably felt...
Yeah, and honestly, not only that, but the way we managed to bring the anime into the art style of DBD, I think the team made really an amazing job. Yeah, that was really, really cool.
Shout out to our anime fans.
Many of them.
Our anime fans in Boston, Massachusetts. Thank you for indulging me.
But also, this chapter gave us a chance, an excuse to travel to Japan for the first time in a very long time. It was long overdue. I think Dave, Matt, and the rest of the team spent really quality time with them, and that's really what we want to do a bit more. Spending time with our community, going to events like this one, and more to come. We were in Scotland recently. We were in Sao Paulo for Gamescom, LATAM just last week, and again, we will be there in more events to come.
Yeah, and to not confuse you, actually, we did release another chapter after Tokyo Ghoul just this week with the unshakable EMT Aurella Rose, which is very cool. And though I imagine most of you have seen it already, we're still going to take just a minute to watch her amazing trailer. So,
okay.
I got you. You're going to be all right. My name is Aurella. I'm here to help.
Yeah. We got to do a lot of fun teasers for Aurella, so it was really cool to see people kind of fall in love with her before they even knew who she was. So we know people like teasers. We've heard that, so we're going to try to keep doing more teasers in the future. So thank you. And one last thing about Arella. Actually, I think you see it on the screen right now. Very, very, very happy we're able to do this. We're running a charity initiative right now based on Arella with the St. Justine Foundation in Montreal. They help sick kids. So it's running already in-game. It's going until the 27th of May. All you have to do, if you haven't already, is purchase one or both of those beautiful outfits in the game with Orc-Cells, please, Orc-Cells. And 100% of the proceeds are going to that amazing foundation, which was important to us. It's a local one in Montreal. Thank you. We actually have a twist coming up in that campaign, too. Stay tuned. Arella marks the last release of the Year 9 calendar. So we're going to dive in now to the Year 10 calendar, Justin.
That's right, and this is the time when I try to bite my tongue and not give you guys any spoilers. Sorry. I will say we have 5 chapters. 3 will be licensed, 2 will be original. Of course, the next chapter you guys already know. It's Five Nights at Freddy's. It's a killer and a map, but Dave and Matt are going to be up to talk way more about that just after us. We're going to follow that up with another licensed chapter that will feature 2 iconic survivors. I won't reveal who they are today, but you guys are going to love it for sure. And then finally, we're going to end the summer with an original chapter, the first one of the year. It's going to be on one of our favorite themes, which is folklore. Asian horror folklore specifically is going to be one of the most gruesome chapters we've ever released, so we cannot wait to get it into your hands.
It's messy. It's gory.
Very messy. We will close out the year with one big licensed chapter with not 1 but 2 survivors. And the last one is actually very interesting. It's a very special chapter. You see there is no killer in there, and that's because there will be a survivor, but also a new realm that we know you are going to love. I wish I could spoil more. It's not yet there, but we will talk about it in the future. And there will also be a twist on an existing killer. So the point also of this is because killer requires so much effort, we again want to give enough space and room to the team to be able to work on those quality of life elements. That's very important for us that, you know, we kind of focus on that.
Yes, which thank you for the wonderful segue, Jose. So for some of you, of course, the content is what drives you and excites you, the new content that comes to DBD. But I also think for a lot of you, and myself included, who, you know, I talk to the community every day, the quality of the game, the quality of health of the game is just as important as the new stuff. So that's what we're going to talk about now. Like I said earlier, I'm really psyched that this is being prioritized. As Jose just mentioned, we've even taken the decision here and there to adjust the schedule of the year's releases based around doing more work on quality of life. So, Jose, why don't you take it away?
Yeah. So again, success of DBD is about the community. And so this year what we really want is to get all that feedback, to have more conversation than ever, to apply that feedback and to improve the overall experience of DBD. We think, and we're going to show with some details, that we have made great progress, but that doesn't mean that we are not going to meet some hiccups. The last release that we just had, we know has brought bugs on some of the killers, and that's something that we want to react very quick on. There is a lot more to come that, again, we are going to give a lot of details on.
Yeah, and just to mention on this week's release, maybe a little rocky, we are holding our hot fix schedule a couple extra days so we can get more fixes into it. Still coming next week, hoping to fix as many of the bumps in the road that we ran across with this week's release.
Of course, and if you've watched the live streams over the last couple of years, this is the moment when I would usually tell you about the 4 pillars we based our roadmap on. But this year, we're doing things differently. It's all around one central North Star, which is to make sure that Dead by Daylight is respecting our players' time. And so all of our focus is really about delivering on that promise to you guys as the players.
Yes, and actually I want to mention, we've already started rolling out the quality of life stuff. The first feature, major feature of it was the Abandoned feature, which went out last release. It was pretty well received. We got also a lot of great feedback on how we can tweak it to be even better. So it's been a cool way to kick off the initiative with a big feature that helps to address some issues.
Of course, and the most recent release, I mean, despite some of the issues that you know are already there, we did fix some critical issues. The skill check release window, which had been sort of a plague for a long time, finally resolved. The unhook spam exploit resolved. We also finally added perk previews, which we had tested a long time ago, not to be confused with seeing your survivor teammates perks, which is something we'll do later in the year as well. And then the sort of controversial quest system, we do plan on monitoring that. The intention is never to make it more grindy. In fact, it should be the opposite, if anything. So we're going to look at the numbers. We're going to see if there's tweaks we have to make on the quest system. But we're really happy that you can finally make progress on more than one quest in a match, in addition to removing that awkward pain point you've probably all experienced where you load into a match and then say, oh no, I already completed my last quest, now I can't make any progress on any quest in this match. So that's finally removed and resolved with this new quest system.
Cool. So we've got an asset we can put up on the screen to help us for the next section.
Yes.
There it is.
So a bunch of stuff in that screen. I'm not going to go through it all, but a few ones that I really want to highlight is everything you see in blue. So in green is what we have released. In blue is what is going to actually be released just in June. So very, very soon around the corner. And a few ones that I wanted to highlight. One is, for example, the gamma setting. We know that it can be tough when it comes to the darkness level of some map, and being able, especially for console players, to be able to deal with those gamma settings is, again, going to go a long way. The go next prevention is quite important. Encouraging survivors to not give up at first hook is really something that we want to fix and improve. And one last one, sorry, that I wanted to discuss a bit more in details is the bulk blood point spending. I was watching the stream of one of my favorite content creators just a few days ago with the release of Orella. She was super excited, saved millions and dozens of millions of blood points. And it takes a while. It takes a long time to spend those blood points. So being able to spend them in a matter of a few seconds is, I think, again, a small step for DBD, massive leap for DBD players for sure.
And this is how we find out I'm not your favorite content creator? Wow.
Sorry.
Wow. No, that's great. I've had a few people come to the booth here at PAX just talking about the bulk blood point spending too. So glad that that's almost here.
Almost there. Oh yeah, and no, actually there is another one, which is custom game improvements. So this one is actually, for me, a cool story. Is we had...
custom match, yeah.
Custom matches.
Can you move the mic? You move the mic when you talk. I want to make sure everyone hears Jose. Custom match improvements.
Custom match improvement, yes. We had a really great conversation with tournament organizers, with some content creators, in order to understand what they really wanted. And the list was really good, but then we asked, but what is the top priority that we have? Because we want to make sure that we will be quick to deliver on this. And we have identified those, and they wanted to move from 1 spectator slot to 5 spectator slots. They wanted to have hotkeys to be able to shift pretty easily from one player to another, and we are going to bring those things right into this June release as well. So happy to go fast on this one.
Yeah, and of course, that's not where we're going to end with custom match. That's just what we're delivering in June. In the future, throughout the year, we're going to add more customization options to custom match, including the ability to start selecting limited time event modes in custom match specifically, which will be very cool.
What about 2v8? Can that be in custom match too?
Yes, it will include 2v8 in custom match.
Oh, yeah. Dave liked that one. Or maybe that was Matt. So, we built this list. My team got to be really involved in building this list based on your feedback that we've seen out in the community over years, some of these things. And we're going to continue doing that. So continue giving us your feedback, even as they release, like the abandoned feature. We know you don't get it one and done. We want to iterate and make them as good as they can be. So keep that up. It's not just lip service. Your feedback is super, super important. So thank you for that. And now, phase 2. We've already talked about stuff that people generally knew about. Now we can get into the second half of our quality of life initiative.
Yeah, of course. And so phase 2 is meant to take us through to the end of the year and even beyond. And we are going to deliver a little bit more than we had even previously communicated on. So I guess I'll give it to Jose to tell us a bit more.
Yes. So the first thing that you can see on the screen, all the measures that we want to take in order to improve camping, slugging, tunneling, we will actually give you more details in the coming weeks and in the coming months. We want to do it right. It's something that we want to carefully craft, and we want to also discuss more with our community and our content creators to make sure, again, we do it right. There is things like the keyboard and mouse support that we are going to bring actually in the summer, along with balance changes for map and keys that you are going to give us more details.
Right, so map and keys, for the longest time, we've had 5 survivor items, of which only 2, maybe 3 have felt relevant. There's been these 2 sort of semi-relevant map and key items for a long time. We wanted to give survivors a big update. We always update killers. We don't do a lot for survivors. We're going to change that. Map are going to change to be basically a consumable version of Windows of Opportunity, if you can imagine that, which is very cool. And then keys are going to focus on revealing the killer's aura. They will still open the hatch. And there's also going to be some new gameplay related to the chests that the keys take.
Ooh.
Ooh, people like
This
that.
next one's also going to be an ooh.
Yeah, I guess so. So in addition to bug fixes, there's a bunch of things we're super excited to tackle. The first, probably the biggest, is an MMR revamp. We've been hearing you guys complain about it for a long time. We really want to focus on making sure that MMR takes into account the actions you take in a game and how you play, as opposed to the current black and white, just survive and kill. So that's going to be a really big change coming to MMR. We've heard it. We're excited to deliver that. We're going to
MMR revamp, people. If you don't know what that means, it's matchmaking ranking, and it'll help with matchmaking when we fix that.
Yeah. For the first time ever in an update, we're going to introduce a new survivor item this summer, which will be very cool, right in decor. It'll be exciting. Of course, we're bolstering our anti-cheat measures because that's always a problem. We're going to start showing you queue time, estimated queue time, which we don't do right now, which will be great this summer. And as much as we all love 2v8, we all know that there's one very, very, very big problem with 2v8, and that's how long you have to wait as a killer to get into a match, 12, 13, 14 minutes sometimes. Not on the next iteration, but the one coming in the summer, we're going to introduce a play while you queue feature. So you can queue up as killer. While you're queued up as killer, you can play matches as survivor in 2v8. While you wait, it'll hold your spot in line. You come back to the lobby, and you're ready to queue up as your killer. So you don't have to just sit there and look at the lobby screen for 12, 13, 14 minutes anymore.
So
Just a note on that, that's coming very soon. It's coming very soon, but not in the next iteration of 2v8, which is even ultra soon. So the next 2v8, just so your expectations are set. Okay, one last thing, we do need to wrap it. I got the wrap it up signal about 5 times now. If you're a content creator in the audience, we also have some quality of life for you. We are overhauling the Dead by Daylight creator program completely. And that's going to include what's called a support a creator system, which maybe you know from other video games. It allows you to support your favorite creator. The idea is a wide way for pretty much any deserving creator to be able to work with us, get stuff from us, and get rewarded. So stay tuned. We're going to talk a lot more about that in our next broadcast later this month or next month. And I do need to wrap up now, guys. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Awesome. Thank you.
I think you okay for me to go?
Yeah, go.
I think some people here want to hear about Five Nights at Freddy's. So we are going to let that happen and bring out Dave and Matt to tell you all about it. Thank you, everybody.
Give me the trailer, come on. Imagine Scott Collins in this. It'd be crazy. That's a crazy logo.
Hello, PAX!
Isn't it awesome to be back here?
It's amazing to be back here. It's nice to see you, even though I don't see quite well. It's nice to see you in person. Also, hi to everybody watching us online. And shout out to all the cosplayer. I've seen some of them. They're amazing. Especially Mr. Unknown somewhere there. Amazing. But I don't see anything, so, right?
After.
Yeah. All right, so of course being here is pretty special, and we're here. It's perfect that we're here to announce and to reveal a little bit more of our top requested, of all time of the history of Dead by Daylight, the top requested license.
Yeah, so Five Nights at Freddy is our next chapter, as we've said. It is one of those crazy games. It's such an amazing story. They released about 10 years ago, just like we did. It was one of the first little indie horror games. Today, it is a gigantic behemoth of a game and universe, actually. And we are thrilled to have Five Nights at Freddy's universe finally come into the fog.
So of course, the team has had a blast creating
They're
this
so
chapter.
bendy.
It's such an amazing universe to explore. And I just wanted to say really quickly that, we do survey. We survey our community to know what you want out of licenses and content, and we listen to it. And Five Nights at Freddy's has been the top of the list for the longest time.
Yep.
So finally, it's here.
So what are we doing with Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yeah, okay, so let's start and reveal our new killer. Let's show that bad boy.
Oh, he looks good. No, show the. Oh, I couldn't even see it. Oh. Okay, I like that. I like that.
You like that?
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you for that. So I guess we made the right choice. Yeah, it was obvious to us too. Of course, Springtrap is the ultimate villain of the series, and for the first time ever, you'll be able to be in the suit. Isn't that amazing? You'll be the killer. You'll be Springtrap.
He will be known as the animatronic in our game.
Absolutely, yes. So the animatronic, today we won't go into the power or the perks.
Oh.
Yeah, we're not revealing a lot, but we'll show some screenshots later, and if you watch closely, you might see something very interesting. We're adding on top of the killer a very interesting survivor and killer mechanic that's quite unique to this chapter that will appear every time you play as Springtrap or that you face Springtrap.
Is it the suit?
So you might get a clue about this. So obviously, we will reveal more of that in a couple of weeks in another stream. But I want to say that the power and the perks are really authentic to the universe of Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yes. Now, one of the other ways that we like to bring authenticity to the content that we create is with cosmetics, of course. And there are going to be a few really cool ones as we release this, but there's one we absolutely need to talk about today. A legendary outfit for Springtrap that we will have will be taken directly from the movie, and we're going to show a little thing.
Yes. Whoa. Oh, wow. Holy. That looks so good.
So, of course, you may have noticed on screen there, this is the Yellow Rabbit from the movie as portrayed by the absolutely talented Matthew Lillard. So we... It's fine, get it out. Not only are we gonna have his pretty face in the game, but he was nice enough to record all the voiceover for the characters. That's exactly what I said when I heard that.
Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah. Hold on a sec. I do the stupidest thing ever. The way I get into this thing is I do like an ape thing. So hold on a sec. Ollie, ollie, oxen free. Ollie, ollie, oxen free. Ready or not, here I come.
That's so good. What the fuck?
Fun.
He is such a cool guy.
So as you've seen, there is no survivor in this chapter, but but there is a map.
Yes. Dude, no, I like the fucking
thank you.
legendary skin. Oh my goodness.
We couldn't do
That shit
this
is so
without,
good.
of course, the iconic location of Freddy Fazbear Pizzeria.
You have things? Oh, yeah.
Damn.
So we took inspiration from the first game, so most of it. So instead of looking at it through camera, you're actually going to walk in it, and it's filled with Easter eggs, surprises, and of course, jump scares.
Whoa, where's Foxy? Where's my goat? That is so good, dude. What the hell?
And there's also one fantastic. Oh, well, I'll let you react to this a little bit more, I think.
Dead end into the pit.
It is cool. It's an awesome map. The team did great. Can't wait for you to play into it. So there's also something very, very cool, a quality of life feature that we're adding with this chapter. We will have a separate queue where you'll be able to go exclusively in this map.
And that's something that's going to be present for every upcoming map in the future also.
Yeah, let us know if you actually like the feature, and that's what we'll do. All right.
I mean, if everybody hates it, we'll take it out, but we try to listen, is what I'm saying.
What else?
Well, I think we're actually out of time on this one, so...
What do you mean?
It's okay. There's going to be a big stream. Also, you should know, especially there might be a few people here who are big fans of Five Nights at Freddy that do not know Dead by Daylight so well yet. So go check out our socials, check our newsletter. We will be teasing quite a lot and giving a lot more information in the weeks leading up to the actual release. So right now, Dave and I will scoot. Dave will be back later, don't worry. And right now we'll leave the room to Rose and Eric to take you through some of the really cool collections coming this year.
That was pretty good, actually. I like that. I'm satisfied. Well, that's all that came here, guys.